Hey everybody, we are going to be doing a first here on the channel. We've done Magic the Gathering content before, but not Magic the Gathering Arena content before. So what we're going to be doing is playing the game mode Historic. So let's take a look at the deck we're going to be playing. Alright, so I'm memingly naming it Removal.Deck. Basically, I was like, I got the daily mission destroy 25 creatures, and the decks I was playing was taking forever to do that. So I just jammed everything that said destroy target creature. So 3 take vengeance, 2 murders, 4 murderous riders, 4 mortifies, 3 shatter the sky, 2 ravenous chupacabras, 2 Vraska's contempt, 3 Kaya's wrath, and a Cavalier of Night. And then with the leftover room, I put in just some death touch creatures down here on the curve. Let's see. Do I have... I have 4 Conclave Tribunals, but I don't think I play enough creatures. Save changes. Now, those numbers may fluctuate if I put more wild cards into the deck, but all I did was build the 4th Mortify. The rest were cards I already had. I already had 4 Murderous Riders and such. And I wanted to keep the deck kind of semi-budget, just in case anyone wanted to play. As you can see here, uncommon, 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 common, and then... Well, I think this is a rare, but... I did not mean that. Our opponent said hello, so we'll say hello. It's good to already start off with a misclick, but this deck gains so much life that hopefully it's okay. Now I always leave up Foulmire unless I'm like, oh gosh, I need a blocker against something like Gruul, like a green or red deck. Otherwise, I typically leave this back to get the adventure off of it. Okay, so we have Mortify mana, and as discussed, we've already gained life back. We've made up for the Shockland. Okay, so reversing mill, and this is why I put in the 4th Mortify, because enchantments are all over Historic. It is wild. Nice. Magic. For those of you new to the channel, I have a dog who every time I start recording, she starts whining. Does this every night I start recording, so I don't know if she's gonna whine anymore or not, but she hears me, but I guess she can't see me, so she freaks out or something. Because she waited for me to start recording. Okay. I don't know if this deck plays any removal, so we might be able to just flood the board here, because we do need to kill them quick before they mill us out. Nice. Thanks, opponent. I don't know if they're badgering us now or not. But this is best of ones. I don't know if I said that or not, but removal is pretty useless against opponent's deck. Good old Binksy. I'll cancel that for now. I'll do it, okay. Exactly. Not that we were doing anything else with the mana, but see if he's got another seal away. Nope, I don't guess they do. But we do have mortifies. I'm not really milling this. There we go. So whenever he plays a blue spell, target player puts the top 2 cards. But it's a long way down, friend. Now this deck can just start snowballing, if you will. I said oops. I got a little nervous when he kept it on top, but now he's saying oops. Very. Now we do have 4 Murderous Riders. It's been so long since I've played against Teferi. Okay, so that's gonna mill over 2 more. Just don't mill over Murderous Rder. Non-land permanent. We just... I don't want him to be able to do that and start blanking my draws. So now if he wants to blank my draw, it's like all he can do with the Teferi. Nice. Opponent, if you badger me one more time. Okay. Again, just don't mill over Murderous Rder or Mortify. Oh yeah, it's the other one. It's this one that mills you when you draw a card. It's this one mills you when you play a spell. He has got to draw a lot of... Or maybe he hasn't drawn as many cards as I thought he has. Okay. Hmm. I'm just hoping he helps us find. Okay, we would have liked the Vraska's Contempt. Yeah, we didn't need either of those cards. And he's left open Silhouette mana. I guess at this rate, he's left open a lot of mana. I hate letting this Teferi dictate the terms, but he cannot start blanking our draws. Even though, in a weird way, he couldn't blank our draws because then he would just mill over what he put on top. Magic Mirror, I don't know what some of these cards do. The spell cost 1 less, even no maximum. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a knowledge counter. Alright, well, there's that. So let's do it like this. Realistically, we should have fired this off first just to make sure it didn't get countered, but... Nice. A card. Does it not play any spells that actually mill you? Okay. Okay. A slow burn at this rate. We could take vengeance on our guy, but I think I'd rather just try to draw them a mortify. Now, if we draw the mortify, do we blow up this? Do we blow up this? Do we blow up this? I mean, I know we're probably playing into the 4th. Oh my gosh. He just nice himself. I'm gonna decline. Because I don't want to be taking cards. This is actually looking a little bad. I can't believe we're gonna lose to Mill. That would have been a nice body to get on the board. I don't know how weird it is losing to this deck since we play nothing but removal. If he mills over our mortifies, then we just don't have an answer to any of this. Does that just kill us? He spread all those to the bottom. Wow. Like, are we dead? That looks like 6 triggers. Wow. That's how that cookie crumbled. Again, this is Removal.Deck, and he played 1 creature, so this deck... This is one of the problems with it, is it doesn't close games. Our Cavalier, our big body, got milled over, so at that rate, we were trying to beat him to death with paper cuts. So, let's see how this goes. I guess we do want the 4th land. And we didn't have a way to get black on turn 1. Red. Typically, if I'm seeing red, it's either mono red or Gruul. I mean, I guess there's also Grixis. Alright. Mana's kind of humming at this point. Nothing? Deal 2 damage to each creature. Okay. That's right, this is another deck that doesn't play any creatures. You know, these things aren't scary yet. Do I just fire off the murder? Alright, I like turn 4 with nothing else to do. I'm just gonna get this out there. It's either gonna force him to fire another removal spell. Yeah, or he won't do anything about it. He's so far off from 6 lands. And we can get this dude to 5 toughness, so that's pretty good against most burn spells. Like Lava Coil isn't gonna touch us. Guess I'll see if he wants it to trade. This just tells me he's probably playing some kind of dragon deck. So I want to have these spells ready for the dragons, but he's stuck on 3 lands. All right. We're just going to get in there. All right, well, he didn't do anything. I'm just going for it. Like, I can't give this guy forever to get out of his... He probably has a bunch of beefy dragons and can't cast any of them. And I just don't want to give him the time of day. Yep, there's a Sarkin. So at this point, this game is probably over. 5. He's got 1 life. And this is why, even though it's Removal.Deck, we do play the creatures, because all this removal would have just been sitting here. A perfect target. I don't know what he was thinking exactly. Damage to each opponent. So, little overkill, but hey. Alright, so we ran through that guy. Next up, best of 1. We're playing 3 games. So let's do it. This will be the 3rd game. Will it break even? I may update the list with better cards in the future, but like I said, it's a pretty budget deck. This is like I pulled this card, or either it's given to you. I can't remember. I don't think I crafted it, but I did craft the Kaya's Wrath. This hand is a bad example of the deck being budget, but if you do like the idea of Removal.Deck, you need these mass removal spells in some way, whether it's Settle the Wreckage, Kaya's Wrath, Shatter the Sky, Planar Cleansing, which is probably a little too slow. You need some board wipe because some of these decks get crazy. Alright, well, I'm just gonna... Our only way of answering this guy is take Vengeance at Sorcery Speed. So I'm gonna let that enter tap, and then I'm gonna play this. And this is gonna keep him at bay and force him to like Lava Coil or Shock it. He probably won't just attack. Yeah, so this is going perfect because we get that shock out of his hand. And now we're just gonna take Vengeance on our turn. Alright, this will even let us see what to expect. You might forgo and fire that Skewer off. Fine by me, honestly. Okay, so typically this would be a pretty darn good start for them. We don't need the 3rd mana, so I'm gonna let that enter tapped, and we're just gonna go ahead and take Vengeance on that. I mean, I guess at instant speed he could get rid of all these counter, yeah. And he could fire off some more spells if he's got them, but... Alright, well, we just withstood the brunt of a runaway Steamkin, so... Let's see what he's got here. I have the answer for this. Alright, Experimental Frenzy. I haven't played against this in so long. So, this is where we go ahead and offer up the attack. Because we have Death Touch, he's not going to block. So it's a free point of damage. Then we play the Cavalier. Sacrifice this. The Afterlife obviously plays great with the Cavalier. And now it's up to him, because 5 points of toughness is saying, you know, you need a shock and a lightning strike or something to that effect. Okay, now like a lava coil would be really annoying. See what he's got. Alright, he's just lightning striking us, which kind of feels desperate. But I also get it. If you lightning strike us and then it's not shock on top, you wasted the lightning strike. But we just got the 4 life back, so... Alright, I'm very interested in how we would lose from here, but... Even if we get overwhelmed, we have 3 mass removal spells. Alright, get in there. He's not blocking, so... Okay, so... I am... 3, 5, 6, and each card he casts is going to get Runaway Steamkin. So he's at most got 9 points of damage right here. I think I have to just fire this off. We could actually die. And then this protects us from a haste dude off the top. And it's a great blocker against the Runaway Steamkin. Okay. Okay. So I'm waiting. At this point in time, that last hand would not have killed us, but a shock off the top, that would have killed us. Hmm. Alright, let's just see how he handles this. So he does block there. Okay. Experimental Frenzy does make this way crazier. And he's got a full hand, like he could blow this up and then just lightning strike us to death. Now that I think about it. So we could certainly lose this. And Chandra sucks. Chandra's... We just have to play through the Chandra because... Well, I mean... Thank you, Chandra. I don't know how this is gonna go, actually. I was feeling decent about this. No, I don't know. I mean, we can still shatter the sky. One more time. Okay, well, with that, we probably definitely will just shatter this guy here. But our life total is... I just wonder what's in his hand, you know? Is he tempted to blow? Wow. Oh, play the lava runner, please. Okay. Um, let's just see. Ah, when do you blow up the frenzy? Guess there's no point yet, huh? Okay, well that's a good dud. There it is. Can he kill us? Does he have like lightning strike and shock? Wizard's lightning, and then he's probably got it. Ugh. Well, that was unfortunate, but Experimental Frenzy did experimental frenzy things, and that's how Removal.Deck falls. Will we bring it back? Maybe. Let's take a look at it again for all you interested at home. I don't know. It was just 3 games, so I'm not gonna go saying, well, we needed this, we needed that. I mean, maybe you play... I don't have every card in here, obviously, but you could play this card with a toolbox sideboard, maybe, to get stuff like the glass casket when you need it. Exile target creature an opponent controls. I don't know. That's one idea. We could play Mastermind's Acquisition to go get cards that we need. I don't know. Trying to see here because yeah, it does get a little expensive. 3 rares, mythic, 3 rares, 4 rares. So I don't know. I guess we can play expensive cards. I don't think there's a Planeswalker outside of Karn that this deck might want to play. Maybe Ugin. I don't know. Well, I guess maybe you could play the Meteor Golem. But alright guys, that's going to do it for this one. You can recommend a deck, and maybe I'll give it a try. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.